Now to some growing concerns over children's safety in virtual reality. Social virtual reality platforms have become increasingly popular in recent months after Facebook, which is now known as Meta, launched the app Horizon Worlds.
Yeah, users can interact with strangers online from around the globe using headsets that fully immerse you into the digital environment. And ABC's Rena Roy takes us into this virtual world and explains how it can become actually dangerous.
It's a whole new world with endless possibilities, a virtual universe that sometimes feels more like the real thing. This uncharted digital territory is full of mystery and often means venturing into the unknown.
When you let your kids go into a virtual world, you're kind of dropping them off downtown and they use their own judgment. It's like when you go out in the world, there's always, creeps.
Hello. Hi.
While virtual reality has existed for years, social virtual reality is the talk of tech recently, with Facebook, now known as Meta, launching Horizon Worlds, a social VR platform or shared 3D space where users can interact with friends and meet new ones from all over the world via personalized avatars on headsets like the Oculus. Julius and Harriet Won, 13 and 15 years old, say hanging out virtually on all kinds of VR apps has become increasingly popular.
Especially like during the pandemic, I didn't see anybody physically for about 2 years.
Do you know the way?
But sometimes the interactions can take a turn.
Usually it's more towards girls, I'd say.
Have you had that happen where someone comes up to you and it feels just a little bit off?
Yeah, every once in a while they'll come up to you and start asking a bunch of personal questions immediately.
Virtual reality experts like Andrea Stevenson Won of Cornell University say social VR can be a breeding ground for predators targeting children.
Sometimes in virtual worlds, what's acceptable is different from what we're used to seeing in the real world.
Andrea Stevenson Won worries about her kids like any other mom. She also has a little extra help in the form of expertise as the director of Cornell University's Virtual Embodiment Lab.
All right, let's go see what it's all about.
This was a private living room where guests need an invite to join in an app called VTime XR. But this space in the app VR chat was open to the public. We immediately ran into what sounded like young children.
Oh, these kids sound like they're maybe 6 or 7 years old.
Age limits vary based on platform and headset manufacturer. VR chat allows ages 13 and up, saying underage users are not permitted to register, and if detected on the platform, they're immediately banned. Meta tells us its Quest devices are designed for teens the same age, but some experiences are 18 and older.
If your kid decided that he wanted to go to a bar, to a strip club, they'd card him at the door, right? And that doesn't really exist in a very easy way for a lot of online spaces.
Some apps do have safety protocols already in place. After reports of virtual groping and harassment, Meta now allows you to create a personal boundary bubble to keep other avatars at a distance, and there are steps parents can also take to protect their children. Professor Won recommends first educating yourself about VR so you can teach your children how to interact with people safely. Explore these spaces with your kids so you can test out safety controls, and a good rule of thumb, avoiding strangers and never giving out personal information.
If you think about any social virtual world as a place that you're letting them go without you, that can really guide your parenting decisions. It doesn't always occur to us, but I think having the kids be mindful that they can leave that experience at any time. They can just take the headset off.
And Rena joins us again. That just made me feel very old. I don't understand most of that.
It is a very new thing.
Thank goodness my kids are old enough and I never had to buy them those headsets. But this isn't just about gaming or entertainment. This is going into a whole other universe or realm.
Yeah, and that's a good point. The metaverse as a whole really is just getting started, and some experts predict it could become an $800 billion industry in the next 2 years. We'll likely see things like live events, work meetings, and virtual education. So it wouldn't be a bad idea for parents to kind of get up to speed with this and learn a little bit about this new world.
I know a lot of parents got to feel like they're so behind. Yeah. You figure out one thing, you learn this, and then there's this new game that comes out, and this new social media platform, and now you got something. I say there's got to be some great benefits to it as well. What are those? I don't want to just talk about the bad stuff, if you will, but what are some, I guess, benefits to young kids?
Well, as we heard Julius, that teenager, it does provide a great space for teens to interact during the pandemic and have a little bit of social interaction. Again, like we said, virtual education could become a part of this. So, there are some benefits. You could learn in those spaces as long as you monitor those spaces as a parent.
Good luck.
Yes, we do. We have a headset at the house. Sabine is 9. She will never use that thing again. All right, Rena, thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.